What's popping? Alright mate, what is going on? Here we are back again. Favorite tracks of the month, June edition. Very diverse list this month, covering everything from filthy dubstep by Moody Good to mind-bending hardcore from Defense. So anyway, let's just jump into it. Alright, straight off the bat, we are starting off with the new one from STUCA and Eugene, featuring Steven. Fuck, I forgot the name. STUCA and Eugene featuring Steven, Need Me. Oh man, if you're a fan of hybrid trap, then this is 100% the song for you. The vocals by Steven are really nice, so panoramic and super spacey. The auto-tune vibe really works here.
Call me if you need me. Call me if you need me. Call me if you need me. I'll be right here.
And then STUCA and Eugene just absolutely annihilate you with these grimy and distorted synth lines.
I'll be right here.
Yeah, very mechanical and industrial vibe as per usual. Can definitely picture a factory or a boiler or a plant room setting. And steam is like exploding out of the pipes and vents. So yeah, definitely a banger, this one. Okay, next up is the new track from the legend that is Moody Good, Buster Island. God damn, this is a very fat track. Moody Good coming through with his classic 8-bit glitchy production. It's like a slot machine got mashed together with Super Mario, and this is a result. I especially love this squeaky pre-build bit right here. And then it just builds into the first drop, which is just so compact. Continuing on, just one drop after the other. The variety in sound design just fucking mad. This fake out future bass lead into this grungy and grimy section right here, just so fucking good. So good! Yeah, still maintains that glitchy laser sound, layered with those bubbly sections, just overall so sick. Alright, this next track is just pure adrenaline. Yes, I'm talking about the new one from Defense, COVID-19. Say what you want about this title, but I reckon after listening to this, it could potentially cure coronavirus. That sermon preacher vocal resonating throughout this whole track is quite powerful and really fits in with the overall theme.
I execute judgment on you, COVID-19! I execute judgment on you, Satan! You destroyer! You killer!
The synth leads in this track, which comprise the melody, are really catchy and quite sick as well. And then Defense just unleashes extremely hard-hitting heavy kicks. This old school hardcore one right here, just so fat.
You killer!
So yeah, overall a fucking banger. Alright, next up is the new one from Control Freak, Ignorant. This one just has crunchy and grimy synths, layered with very impactful production. The second drop switches it up with this whirring and winding sound design, just so sick. Yeah, that scattergun effect is just so good. I just had to bring out those gun fingers. You could describe it as if a blender and a jackhammer reproduced, and this is the final result. Also the vocal cuts in the bridge, leading to the riser in the last drop, mixed in with those steel drums, just makes it so enjoyable. Alright, next track we have is Effin Rewind. Really dig the intro in this one, those plucky reverb sounds, mixed in with the vocal cuts, just really nice. Then it builds up and unexpectedly we get this techno mid-tempo type beat.
Hold up, I take that back.
Yeah, quite mad this one. Vocal sampling very fat as well. Second drop is more of the classic Effin, just very bouncy and lively dubstep. Just can't resist a headbang on this one.
I take that back.
Yep. Okay. Next, we have this unexpected collab right here with Chime and Dr. Ozzy, Vengeance, released on the new record label Stratos Union. No cap, they have absolutely smashed this one. Vocal sampling just expertly done. Definitely breathe some fresh air into this dubstep genre. The clash of styles is also not overwhelming, which is good. The metallic and industrial sound Ozzy brings, melded together with the bubbly and colourfulness of Chime's production, just so cool. Also very sneaky Easter eggs. They've stuck in some sound bites of some modern memes, so be sure to be on the lookout for that. Alright, you guys are probably sick of seeing these Scottish boys in these videos, but honestly, Rebellion are just absolutely crushing the hardstyle scene recently. Releasing banger after banger each month, and this month the new song Never Back Down featuring Micah. Just beautiful, man. The unofficial sequel to Dusk Till Dawn and The Edge. So you already know we're going to get some euphoric madness with that Rebellion flavour. And that is absolutely what we get. The vocals by Micah just so beautiful. Extremely emotional and passionate. Definitely invoke feelings of courage and bravery. I'm going to start crying. I'm actually going to cry. Then the drop comes in, the melody, so good. The kick rolls again, so fat. I especially love the second drop, with that rolling bass in the background. Gives off an old school trance sort of vibe. So yeah, very fucking good. Alright, next up is the new one from Nosphere, Deathblade. This guy has been crushing it recently with releases on Fun Cases, DPMO Volume 3 and remix for Odd Profit. So some very fat tracks from the Nosphere production line. And this one is no different. I mean, just by looking at the album artwork, we can already see what appears to be a Japanese bonsai skeleton holding a sword with Deathblade inscribed on it. And in the background we have a sun with the character for death. So literally a death sun. So you already know we're going to get some fuck shit. And that is exactly what we get. Just crunchy, wet, rolling, growling synth lines. Just very solid production. Extremely hard hitting. Love those sword clashing sounds. Just overall, so sick. Alright, now we just have to talk about the GRAVEDGR 6 Feet Under remix album, because there are some absolute bangers on this thing. Remixes from Ruler, Right Shift, Advance, and even VIPs from GRAVEDGR himself. So yeah, it was very hard to pick a clear winner, but I think the Christian VIP of Move takes the cake. Because honestly, for a lack of a better word, this track is just fucked. Okay, imagine Second Baked by Christian. Here's a video if you forgot what that sounds like. Now take that track, multiply it, put an exponential on it, integrate it, fucking insert it into quadratic formula, and this is the result. Just imagine what that sounds like. Yeah, just extremely hard-hitting production, screechy, cranky, and howling synth lines. It's just so menacing. It's raining, it's stabbing, it's incisive. It's just a constant barrage of rattling, injecting itself into your eardrums.
So you better fucking move.
Literally what? What even is this? So yes, very fucked. Alright, it's time to enter the Rave Generation by Thyron. This track, just bonkers, man. Just a whole bunch of distorted, deep-fried and crunchy kicks. Mixing it up from the high-pitched peeps to the crispy, hollow, crunchy Frenchcore type ones. Clap long time. And finishing off with some hardcore, even dropping some laser kicks in there as well. Just fucking fat, mate. Time to speed it up. Alright, next one is the new track from Bassnectar and YOOKiE, Open Your Mind. This is some extraterrestrial mind-altering type shit right here. Just extremely fat and deep sub-bass, laid beneath those whirling and mesmerizing synth lines. It's almost as if you've been transported to another dimension, and you're in some space war with alien planets. The vocal sampling and cutting featured throughout this track just so good. Just insane sound design overall. So yes, my mind has been opened. Oh, fuck. Alright, the next one is the new ting from the bad man Leotrix, Alien Blaster. Released on his Collapse EP on Disciple Roundtape. He definitely went for an atmospheric, outer space theme on this one. It's very reminiscent of Space Lacer's DAW. Very playful pun in the vocal sample as well. Set phases to dumb, set phases to stun. In my opinion, it should have been set phases to come. But anyway, this track is still fat. I can imagine a giant laser beam annihilating a whole alien species, sort of like the Death Star from Star Wars. It's just super engaging and shimmering production. So good.
Set phasers to dumb, right?
Okay, the next track is the new one from Neonix called Poopo. What are these track names, honestly? Neonix, Leotrix, G-Torix, all these bloody people have the same name. But anyway, this track is just filth. Just literal filth. Neonix himself might not agree, as seen with the track title and the stretched out sample at the start of the tune.
This song is...
Yes, self-deprecating humor. I love it. But honestly, this track's so sick. That violin in the bridge section mixing with those sharp, jagged, stabbing synth lines. Just very metallic and clanky. Just can't resist pulling up with the gun fingers.
This song is...
Alright guys, it's DNB time, finally. Here we have the new one from Metrik, Closer, released on his new album Ex Machina. Really loving this one. The vocals are really soothing and calming. And laid over those classic DNB bass lines from Metrik, just super sick.
We're getting closer.
Very upbeat and animated, but still has that essence of roboticness to it. So yeah, overall very mad tune. What up, Texas? Alright, the next track is the new one from the American hardcore power couple Lil Texas and Rob G. House is Dead. Man, this tune is just caffeine and gunpowder mixed together. Just exactly what you want to hear from these boys. I love that old school hardcore kick fake out in each drop into the modern uptempo kicks, just so fat. Old school.
I can make it bounce. bounce like.
Up tempo. So yeah, as you can see, very fucked. Third drop is fucking sick as well. The kicks here have a more industrial and metallic feel to it, and the pitched kick roll is just so sick.
I can make it bounce like. Boom.
So yeah, just a lovely, distorted, and disgustingly fat track. Alright, now moving on to our honourable mentions. First up, we have to talk about the new Baauer album, Planet's Mad. The whole album just so well produced, just so monstrous and imposing. There's a whole lot of ambient sounds and distorted bass lines on this thing. But I think the track that I love the most is Reach Up, Don't Stop. Because everybody reach for the top. Everybody reach, don't stop, everybody reach for the top. Everybody reach, don't stop, don't stop.
Everybody reach to the top. Everybody reach up, don't stop, everybody reach to the top, don't stop, reach.
Alright, next honorable mention is the new one from Never Surrender and the Playah, Hardcore Do Ye Yonder. Hardcore Do Ye Yonder. Hardcore Do Ye Hardcore Do Ye Donder.
Hardcore door je donder.
Excuse my shitty Dutch. Released on Never Surrender's new album, Rise. And according to our friend Mr. Google Translate, this means hardcore right through your thunder. And Jesus Christ, thunderous hardcore is exactly what we get. Just a whole bunch of insanely hard-hitting, distorted kicks, mixing with spine-shivering screamo vocals, just absolutely manic and demonic, really.
Vol die bassdrum dwars door je donder! Vol die bassdrum! Vol die bassdrum dwars door je donder!
Alright, next up is the new one from Aweminus, Fuck Yourself. This guy is just one of the most innovative rhythm producers. Just every song he releases just pushes boundaries. Definitely out of the box production, makes it that so much better. Just a very clanky and jingly rhythm tune. I'm really loving this one.
Fuck yourself.
Alright, next one is the new one from Shadient, Miles of Mind, featuring vocals from fknsyd. I'm sorry, I hope that's how you pronounce it. But anyway, these vocals are just so beautiful, just so relaxing and calming.
I hide myself away to keep it all alive. And if time heals the way that you would hope, then I'd still my mind, sleep through the night.
Then building up to Shadient's lovely house production, just so nice.
Want you, but it's not right.
And now for our final song of the month, we finish with this absolute masterpiece, Unicorn on Ketamine, Not For Me. I mean, I don't need to explain myself, I'll just play it for you. Alright, that is it from me. My favourite tracks of last month. Please comment if you agree with me or if you think I missed out on anything. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Really means a lot. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one. Yeah. I feel like I'm melting.